If you're watching the World Cup and wondering how this entire tournament actually works, you're not alone. Because on the surface, it looks simple. Countries play football matches until someone wins a trophy. But behind that trophy is one of the most intense tournament formats in sports. So here's exactly how the World Cup works. First, not every country gets to participate. More than 200 nations compete for a limited number of spots through a qualification process that happens before the tournament begins. Only the teams that successfully qualify make it to the World Cup. Once the tournament starts, teams are divided into groups. Think of these groups as mini leagues. Each team plays against the other teams in its group. For every match, teams earn points. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss. After all the group matches are played, the teams with the best records advance to the knockout stage. The remaining teams are eliminated. And this is where things get serious. The knockout stage follows one simple rule. Lose once and you're out. Win and you move on. No second chances, no restarting. Just survive and advance.
The tournament continues through several knockout rounds until only two teams remain behind it. The World Cup Final, the single biggest match in football. But what happens if a knockout game ends in a draw? First, the teams play extra time. If there's still no winner, the match goes to penalties. 5 players from each team take turns trying to score from the penalty spot. If the score remains tied after 5 penalties each, the shootout continues until one team wins. It's one of the most dramatic moments in sports. Eventually, one team survives every challenge. They lift the famous World Cup trophy and become world champions. And that's why winning the World Cup is so difficult. You need to survive qualification, perform well in the group stage, handle the pressure of knockout football, and sometimes hold your nerve in penalty shootouts watched by millions around the world. Now that you know how the World Cup works, watching the tournament becomes much more exciting. Because every point matters. Every goal matters. And every mistake could send a team home. If this video helped you understand the World Cup better, subscribe for more football explained simply. Next, we'll explain every World Cup rule you need to know before watching your next match.